Welcome back to Raiders Week 5 franchise. Today is the Colts, who are also 1-3 shockingly, even though their team has been playing great in real life. Um, we are going to be starting Spencer Rattler once again this week. He had a decent enough game last week, excuse me, and we're just looking to develop him. There's not very many great quarterbacks in the draft that I see. Um, let's see here. He did win us the game last week, so that is good as we have a breakout quarterback notification here. We'll see what it is. Coach's offense. I did not even see what was going on there. All right, we do have players ready to negotiate. We're not going to go there quite yet. Like if you go over to prospects, this is kind of what I was talking about. Left tackle Blair Snyder. This is the guy that we might want. He's 20% scouted, agile. The corner DeAndre Bryan's also intriguing. Um, we'll need edge after trading Max Crosby away. Quarterback, he is in the top five. You don't really see much out of him quite yet. Deep accuracy is an A. That's all I can see for now. Um, and really, it's just like scouting and stuff like that. Deep tackle, running back, offensive tackle. This is all good for scouting. I might want to free agent scouts here. Corner. I want a quarterback scout. As we're gonna go over to my scouts to see. We got two defensive tackle scouts and two edge scouts. We can get rid of our edge and running back scout here. But there is a trade offer for Max Crosby. We're gonna see what they're willing to offer us. Round 1, 2028, round 4, 2026, and Joe Thuney. That is really interesting. T. Higgins for 2027 first round, second round, 2026, sixth round, and 2027 seventh round. I want a first rounder this year, which is tough because no one really. Well, this one is Peyton Wilson, a 2026 first, 2026 second, 2026 fourth, and a 2026 sixth. That's really intriguing. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 2026 fifth, 2027 seventh. Mario Davis for 2020. I'm just not interested in some of this. I want a first rounder this year, Devontae Adams, and a first for this year. Diggs and a second for this year. Um, we're not going to trade him quite yet. We're going to keep him around till the trade deadline. And we're just going to jump straight into this week's football game. Just trying to beat the Colts this week and get out of this kind of drought that we're in. Oh, excuse me. This is kind of what I want to see. This is going to be a lot of pop. 1 second. This is kind of what I wanted to see out of our team. Nothing like too great, but nothing too bad. So we're going to jump into this week's game. We're going to upgrade some players real quick, though. Yeah, out of the gate, if we can get a top pick for the tackle or the corner, that's really what I'm going to be looking for. The quarterback isn't really intriguing me. I haven't seen his potential yet, but I'm not too intrigued by him. And we have Spencer Rattler who played good last week. We'll see how he does. It's always free agency. I could always sign one. They're going to be pretty expensive there, and I doubt there's going to be any like Brock Purdy's there, and that's not really what I want. I want to do a softer rebuild as we enter NFL Week 5, 1-3 teams, as we will kick off. We haven't received in the first half at all this year. I think the CPUs are automatically on pick to receive, and I pick to kick first. So no matter what, I think I'm kicking first. And, I'll take it. As this is Daniel Jones coming out onto the field. Only time that we'll see them this year, unless by some miracle we see them in the playoffs. Let me know also if you guys like superstar ability off. I turned it off because I don't really like it on. But if you want to see superstar abilities on, let me know because then I will turn them on for you guys. Just for now, I turned it off. We're gonna blitz here. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a run. It is. They have good blocking. Jonathan Taylor still going on a pickup of 6. 15 rushes for just 57 yards last week for Jonathan Taylor. I thought he could be better. He's not as high a rating in Madden as he should be. He's only like a superstar. He should be a superstar X Factor. There he goes again. Jonathan Taylor with a big hole over the middle. Jonathan Taylor has a first down to our 46-yard line. This could be play action up top. Like I said this in a couple of videos ago. I don't like that players are so overpowered with superstar abilities, but at the same time, it's someone like Max Crosby, and I can't get off the edge with him. I can't get to the quarterback with Max Crosby because he doesn't have a superstar trade on. So that's something that's intriguing me to get a superstar trade on. As here's Jonathan Taylor, who's stuffed, and this is going to be 3rd down and 2, and we'll see if they decide to throw it or pass it here. We're gonna go pass defense. Excuse me. This might be a run though. This isn't. This is a pass. We play it well. Daniel Jones is gonna run though. Daniel Jones is all day. Daniel Jones still going down the sidelines, and he slides injury timeout as our defensive tackle is hurt as Butler. Daniel Jones had so much space. We cannot let him get that much space down the middle. Daniel Jones scrambles to the 10-yard line. As here's Taylor, and I missed him. I missed Jonathan Taylor. We could have had lots of yards. Oh, we accidentally subbed him in. We're gonna have to go sub out Taylor there because I always accidentally press sub in on. I always do that, and I don't know why. We're gonna go over to defensive tackle though. I believe he's the defensive tackle. Yes, he is. We're gonna get Fadu in there and Jonah Lalu, or however you want to pronounce his name, just as a backup. And it's going to be 2nd down. This could be a pass to Jonathan, or excuse me, a run to Jonathan Taylor. I think it's a pass. It is a pass, and we blitzed. It is Jonathan Taylor. I did call it, and we wrap him up for a loss of 4. Jonathan Taylor losing yardage, and it is 3rd and 12 from the 12, so they technically can get a first down. I doubt they will, though. And we can't get him. I missed him. I missed him. I've been so bad with that this series. I need to not miss them as much. We do stop them for a field goal, and on comes their kickoff, our field goal team, excuse me, and he drains the field goal. We'll get the ball with down 3-0 in the first quarter. Out comes our return team now. See if Raheem Mostert can get us a good return. Well, it's not even going to be Raheem Mostert. It's going to be Lauby. Lauby on the return. Lauby not really much going there to our own 25-yard line. And out comes Spencer Rattler, the leader of our team right now. We're going to be looking to get some big chunk plays down the middle, maybe some rushing, big rushing plays with Genty. Like last week, we had a decent amount. We're going to get Mayer underneath here, Michael Mayer, with a nice pickup of 7 yards. We'll just see here. They really stack this box, and the CPU likes to blitz a lot, so it's hard to run the football on him. Rattler, not really anything open. We're going to try to scramble with him. Spencer Rattler loses a yard. As we try to gain some yards there, we cannot. We lose the yard. We're going to motion back over and either hit back underneath or Tucker Bowers if needed. It's going to be picked off. We threw it into coverage. Spencer Rattler's intercepted. We tried to get it to Brock Bowers. I thought that corner was going to, or linebacker was going to go over. He does not. He picks off Spencer Rattler. Just not what you wanted to see out of your first drive as we wrap up Jonathan Taylor to the line of scrimmage. If we can stop Jonathan Taylor, I'm confident that we can stop this team. I don't think that this offense can run without Jonathan Taylor running. As Daniel Jones says all day, just all day. No one's gonna get to him either. He's gonna keep going. He's gonna keep going. Daniel Jones could not have more time. We can't get to the quarterback at all this series. Our pass rush is just terrible. First and goal at our 9, and we blow Jonathan Taylor up for a loss of a yard. We missed the tackle. I'm not sure who came in for that second tackle, but we did eventually get Jonathan Taylor down for a loss of yards. And Danny Dimes is going to step up in the pocket. Daniel Jones for a touchdown. We just can't stop him during the scramble game. Out comes our return unit. We will get the football back down 10-0. That's Mostert to return this time. Mostert gets it out to the 30-yard line. And out comes Spencer Rattler after throwing a pick to Brock Bowers. You kind of want to see more out of him. I don't want to put Gino in, but you got to take the risks here. As here's Mayer, and it's overthrown. You had Michael Mayer wide open. You can't overthrow that. We're gonna just run this with Genty. As Genty has a wide open hole, Ashton Genty down the middle of the field, and Genty has a first down to our 46-yard line. Ashton Genty with a beautiful play here, and it is first and 10. And we're gonna probably check this underneath here. It's Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers, we're just gonna get a spectacular catch there of 3 yards. I do struggle kind of reading down the field, as you've seen if you watched our franchise videos. We're gonna go deep with Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers go aggressive with it. Brock Bowers steals the football. I was a little confused there. I thought he dropped it. I stopped holding the button, but it was an incredible catch by Brock Bowers. What a play! As we're gonna hand this off to Ashton Genty over the middle. Ashton Genty gets about 3 there. What a play to Brock Bowers, as that is the end of the first quarter. We have the football at their 17-yard line, down 10-0 here. A chance to win this football, or a chance to get points on the board, excuse me, not quite win the football game. As here's Tyler Lockett with just 2 yards, and actually lost one. It's 3rd and 8. I just don't know if I like what I see here. It's Lockett. Can Lockett get a first down? Yes, he can. Tyler Lockett to the 10-yard line. That was definitely past the 10-yard line, but it's okay. We'll take it. We're going to go play action boot here. Play action on Michael Mayer. We might get Bowers or Thomas. This is very tight. Excuse me, it's play action to Genty. We can get Thomas! And it's incomplete. A little underthrown there. We had him open. And we're just going to hand this one off to Ashton Genty, or 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. And he is blown up, but we do still get a couple here. That was definitely more than 2. I just don't like how the ball placement is in this game. Like, that was definitely more than 2. We might just get this underneath the Bowers. Brock Bowers with the catch. Brock Bowers at the 1-yard line. He can't get into the end zone. Almost had a touchdown, and we're going to go for this. It is 4th and goal from that like half-inch mark, and the Colts use the timeout. They don't like what they see apparently. And we're going to see if we can hand this ball off to Genty, see if we can run it in for a touchdown. Genty is going to get in! Touchdown Raiders! Ashton Genty gets this football game to a 3-point game. On comes Carlson for the extra point. It is up. It is good. We will give the Colts the ball back as they are up 3. 2nd and 3 here for the Indianapolis Colts. I'm pretty confident that this is a run here. I mean, it could be play action. It is going to be a run. And Jonathan Taylor, excuse me, has a wide open hole. Jonathan Taylor with the first down to our 48-yard line. So we can't really stop Jonathan Taylor right now, and that's our whole offense. Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones, we haven't been able to stop through the air. We haven't been able to pressure the quarterback, and that's been the big part of our offense. That's Jonathan Taylor. No one can get to him. He has a pickup of 6 of what should have been a blown-out play of nothing. We're going to blitz again. I like what I see here. Just kind of get to Daniel Jones. We get off the edge. Daniel Jones has all day. Batted down. Great defense there by our corner. It is incomplete, and it leads to 3rd down and 4 yards to go. We'll see if we can get to Daniel Jones here. Max Crosby absolutely blown up. As that is Warren underneath. Warren has a first down, and they're looking to march the football down the field once again. Our defense needs to bring a stop here. We blitz. We blitz. Daniel Jones gets sacked. Daniel Jones goes down. Jamal Adams with his first sack of the day. There you go. That's exactly what we needed here. Just don't let him hit you up top. This could be a potential run to get better yardage for them. It's not going to be. It's Michael Pittman. And Michael Pittman, or excuse me, that's Alec Pierce underneath. And he makes it third down and manageable. We're going to play a zone. Don't let him hit you up top, but just tackle them. Make it 4th and 3 or so. Make him long enough so they don't go for it. Field goal would be the key thing. Can we get to him? No, we can't. Michael Pittman has a first down. Can we tackle? No one wants to stop on defense. They're just going to let him run out on us. They're going to let it run on us. We can't get to Daniel Jones for the life of us. We have Max Crosby, and he's not getting past the line of scrimmage. Daniel Jones gets sacked. It's the fumble. And they do pick up the football. It was a strip sack, but Jonathan Taylor is there to get the football. And they will keep possession 2nd and 18 at our 32-yard line. We got another sack. I think that's the photo on the sack, and they'll hand it to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is taken down at the line of scrimmage. 10 rushes, 45 yards. We're not calling a timeout. They won't snap this football by a 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning, 10-7 is our score. We have 3 timeouts, so if we can stop them here, that would be absolutely ideal. Just don't let them hit you up top. Let them go underneath. A sack would be very wanted here. I mean, it would help us a lot. And this is the screen! Get to him! Get to the Downs! Josh Downs with a first down! Nobody wants to get to Josh Downs. Nobody wants to make the play. You're just going to let the Colts get the football, get the first down with Josh Downs easily on the screen. Jonathan Taylor breaks another tackle. Nobody wants to tackle, apparently. And we're going to call timeout, actually. You really just don't want to see that. It's so annoying. Just tackle him. It's 3rd and 18. If you make a stop and make it 4th and 4, 4th and 5, that's all you want. Tackle the guy. Daniel Jones is taken down. Big sack to Daniel Jones. We use our second timeout. We need to stop them here. And it's 3rd down and 5. We're going to see if we can get to him with Max Crosby here. Max Crosby breaks free. He gets it to him. It's Jalen Warren with a touchdown. Adams takes a terrible angle, and they score. You have to have a better angle than that. You have to bring them down. This is 13-7 if you tackle them right. And now it's going to be 17-7. Tyler Warren's first touchdown of his career. Surprising that it's the first touchdown of his season, but it is. As it is 17-7 with a minute 12 left, we have a timeout. We can. I don't like running it here, but we can pass it as Lobby has a big hole. Lobby with a big return. Lobby inside their own territory. Lobby gets to the Colts 42-yard line. What a return by Lobby. As we will look to screen this to Ashton Jeanty here after the incredible turn by Lobby. Here's Rattler. Screen it. Nobody wants to block, apparently. Ashton Jeanty gets out of bounds after a pickup of 5. I could have cut that in, but I wanted to get out of bounds. Saves us some time. We only have 1 timeout here. So we have to keep that in mind. As here's Bowers. Bowers wide open. Brock Bowers gets out of bounds with a nice first down to the Colts 26-yard line. I'm talking so fast I can't even talk right. We're going to see if we can hit Beck on the out here. We can't. Here's Bowers. He wasn't open. Brock Bowers with a nice pickup of 8. We're going to go hurry up here. 5 catches for 62 yards for Bowers. He's been a big part of our offense here. We might hit up top with Tyler Lockett. We're just gonna throw this one away. I didn't really like what I saw there. This could be a run here, honestly. Run into a hurry up. Maybe Bowers up top as well. He's got the size advantage, and we just have to get rid of it. Do we go for it here, or do we take the points? That's my question. Do we go for it here? I think we do go for it. I'd like a run over the middle with Ashton Genty, see if we can get the first down. And here's Genty over the middle, Ashton Genty with a beautiful gain. We're gonna go hurry up here. We're gonna go curl. And apparently I said flip. I don't want to flip this play. Here's back. Back with a nice catch. We're actually going to call it our final timeout here. Only plays to the end zone. That's the only thing that can happen here. Maybe if we can hurry up and get... Oh, I like a run here. We're going to do it. We're going to run the football here. And Ashton Genty, untouched, touchdown, and we make this a 3-point game going into halftime. So we get the football back here down 17-14. It is a 3-point game here at the beginning of the third quarter. Lobby, excuse me, to return. Dylan Lowby had a great return last time. He's not going to have a good one this time because it's to our own 23. We were able to end that half on a touchdown, big rushing touchdown by Ashton Genty, as I have the case of the purse today. Holy cow. Nobody really open. I don't like what I see. We're going to get this Bowers. Throw on the run, and it's actually a loss of a yard. I thought we could have had more there. We're just going to hand this one off to Ashton Genty. And Ashton Genty has a nice gain. That could have been a blown up play. It wasn't. He gets 9, and he is just shy of a first down here for Ashton Genty. And we're going to look to screen this here with him. I like a screen here. As here's Genty. Screens sometimes don't work in this game. They do this time. Ashton Genty gets us a first down. Him and Bowers, they are our whole offense. They're going to be the reasons why that we win football games. We're going to run this with Genty. Genty has a hole. Ashton Genty, another broken play. Ashton Genty, 8 rushes, 62 yards for Ashton Genty today. Have a day, young fella. He's having an immaculate day. As we're going to run this with him again, this time he is blown up for just a yard. The offensive lineman cannot hold on to his block. And that makes it 2nd and 9, and I like a run here with Genty, honestly. And we pick the wrong hole, and Genty just gets 2. We're forced to throw it. It's 3rd and long now. It probably wasn't smart to run it there, but I think we could hit Mayer, maybe. It's going to be Bowers, and it's overthrown for Brock Bowers. We cannot throw it on target to Bowers. So now our punter, A.J. Cole, comes on to punt the football. A.J. Cole to punt it away. A.J. Cole is going to hit the end zone. It was just barely off of pinning them at the 1-yard line. One of our closest punts yet, as we're going to bring the pressure here. And they run it with Jonathan Taylor. Somebody bring him down! Jonathan Taylor with just a yard. 2nd down and 9 from the 21. If I were them, I probably wouldn't pass it here, but they might. They do! They get us the bite! And they get a nice pickup of 5. That could have been a sack, but I was going after Ashton Genty. They got us to bite. Daniel Jones had enough time to get the ball out of his hands. It's 3rd and 4. He gets it over the middle. Big hit on Michael Pittman. It's 4th and 4. We get the football back. 4:38 left in the 3rd quarter after a massive hit by our linebacker. We might have to change the sliders because realistically, this game is not this close. So this is a potential slider change game. Especially if we win, this is a slider change game. But if we don't, I don't mind having close games. I just want it to be realistic, honestly. That's all I want, is it to be realistic, as we're going to hand this ball off to Ashton Genty. Over the middle as he is blown up, Ashton Genty gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Nice play by their defense. They bring the pressure and they get to us on time. Here's Beck over the middle. It's low, but it's caught for Beck. 100 yards for Spencer Rattler and a pick today so far. As it's not a bad throwing day for him, but it's not an incredible passing day. As here's Genty with a nice little hole there for pickup of 5. We might have had more, but we kind of ran into the defensive player there. 12 rushes, 70 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Ashton Genty on the day. We're going to go jet, touch, pass. I cannot talk today. Um, Motion Tyler Lockett over. Jet, touch, pass here. And we lose to nothing going there. Good block by Genty, but still nothing there. And it is 3rd down and 7. Unders our game. As Bowers is wide open. Brock Bowers cannot have been more open. Bowers gets a first down to their 37-yard line. Have a day, Brock Bowers. He has been our main guy here. This could be a Lockett play. And we're actually going to run this with Spencer Rattler. And Spencer Rattler gets a beautiful pickup of 8 yards. Run this ball with Ashton Genty. I do like a run here. Maybe not, as we get absolutely smoked in the backfield. A loss of 2. 2 yards is our loss, and it's 3rd and 4. Here's Beck underneath. A little high for him, but we still get him on the first down, and it's to the 18-yard line into the red zone here. I don't like the run with Mostert. Actually, I'm going to play action boot to Thomas here. This did not work last time we did it, but I like it here. Here's Bowers. Brock Bowers with the catch. Bowers is at the 10. And Bowers makes it 2nd and 1 at their 8-yard line. Brock Bowers has to have 11 receptions today. He's having an absolute immaculate day. As here is Ashton Genty over the middle. Genty is at the 5-yard line to the 3. At the end of the 3rd quarter, we are down 17-14. We have the ball at the 3-yard line. First down and goal. As we'll look to maybe pass it here. Maybe get Rattler's first passing touchdown of the day. I don't know. They're not stacking this box at all. They do bring the pressure. Ashton Genty loses a yard. I tried to stiff arm. It didn't work. And Genty, instead of getting his third touchdown of the day, loses a yard. We're going to give it to him once again. Ashton Genty is short. An injury timeout, and that is Beck down this time. The play is a jet touch pass. I don't love that. Instead, we're going to go with a pass here. Brock Bowers open! Brock Bowers drops it! Brock Bowers dropping the football. They want us to tie the football game. We can't settle for a field goal here, in my opinion, as we got a flag. I try to press an audible, and it wants us to switch plays, apparently. I don't want that. Now we're going to be forced to tie the football game up here with Daniel Carlson. Kick is up. It is good. It is a tie football game here in Indy, and we will give the football back to them with 8:23 left. Plenty of time for both teams to score the football. We'll see if our defense can make a big stop here. Nice juke there, but it gets it to their own 25-yard line, and that's where it ends. Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor come out to the football field. We're going to bring the heat here. Hopefully we can get to Daniel Jones or Jonathan Taylor, depending if it's a run. It's the pass to the outside. Rico Dowdle's on the Panthers. Josh Downs with a big first down there. Josh Downs, another screen play, another big gain. As here's Pittman this time. Pittman is stuffed for just 3. We're not falling for that screen again. We might bring the heat here, and we will. I kind of like... Yep, there we go. Can we get to him? Yes, we can. Daniel Jones goes down, third down and 14 for the Indianapolis Colts as we get him on a big sack here for Daniel Jones. Jones has all day. He gets to the outside. We can get downs down, and we can get the football back. It is fourth down and 6 at their own 44. Not a smart idea to go for it here for them. And Sanchez comes on to give us the football back. Fair catch here, maybe? We're not going to call it fair catch, and we don't really get much there. Lockett could not get much on his return. And now comes our Raiders offense. Let's see if we can get anything going here on this outside run. Nothing going. We have to put it back up the middle. Second and 11. Genty, this half has not been playing absolutely great here. I'm not really sure what I like. Maybe an under here. It is going to be an under to Tucker. Tucker with a catch and a pickup of 4, third down and 7. So on this third and 7, we could be looking to go deep. It could be an out route to Beck, Lockett, Bowers. I don't really like the deep ball to Tucker. We're going to get to Beck. It is incomplete. He could not hold on to the football. And we are forced to punt the football back to Indianapolis here as we boom it away. Beautiful punt there by our punter. And they get the ball at their own 32-yard line. 4 minutes, 51 seconds left. Let's see if our defense can make a big stop here. 17-17 is our score. And we get to Daniel Jones. He goes down a loss of 4. It was a run option with Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor. And Jones gets absolutely smothered here. Daniel Jones not going anywhere. Daniel Jones looks at the football screen, and it is thrown too low for downs as Jones gets hit on the throw. It is third down and 14 once again. Let's see if we can get to Daniel Jones on a big sack, get us better field position. He drops back to pass. Jones has all day. We're looking to get him. He throws it away. Incomplete. Probably smart. We would have gotten better field position. And on comes the punt unit. We have a chance to win this football game. Here we go on the return. Tyler Lockett brings it out to our own 37-yard line. We're looking just to get in field goal range here. Out comes Spencer Rattler and Ashton Genty. I like a play action here. Tight end Brock Bowers could be open. He kind of is. He is, but we're going to run with Rattler. Rattler gets to pick up a 5. I didn't love the throw on the move there. I think that had a chance to be picked, so I didn't want to risk it as we're going to hand this one off to Genty. Genty with the hole over the middle. Ashton Genty with the big hole. Genty's still going. It's at their 37-yard line. 18 rushes, 96 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Ashton Genty on the day. And we could look to just drain clock here at this point. Play action boot slide, maybe catch him off guard on the boot, maybe Bowers. We're going to throw across the body. Tyler Lockett could have been picked. Tried to hit him on the run. Never smart to throw across your body. It is incomplete. We might hit Bowers on the out here. Nope, we're going to go underneath the Tucker once again. We love those underneath routes. It's an injury timeout. It might be Tucker hurt. And it's our offensive lineman, actually, so it's not Tucker. And we look to get this to Lockett, maybe? And it's Genty. I didn't love the Lockett there. Genty could not find a lane, and Parham is hurt. He will take a rester on the sidelines. We're going to run with this with Ashton Genty once again. Big hole by Genty. Genty has a big game. Third down and 3. Pickup of 8 as he is over 100 yards rushing on the night. Ashton Genty having an absolutely insane day. And we're going to look to run this football again. Ashton Genty has the first down. Genty inside the 5-yard line. And that could be the 2-minute warning as we look to drain clock here. So all tied up here with 2 minutes remaining in this football game. We're definitely going to change the sliders after this to make games more accurate, you could say. I like Tucker here. Tucker right out of the gate. And we get the ball out, but not in time. As they're going to be looking to stuff us. I should have ran it there to drain clock, make him force them to call timeouts. So here's Genty over the middle. He loses a yard. So we're going to be forced to throw it here, drain as much clock as we possibly can. We'll see what we can do here. We're going to go with Beck. Beck in zone. Beck drops the football. He cannot hold on. And we will be forced to kick the field goal. So Daniel Carlson drains his field goal, and we will give them the football back with 1 minute and 19 seconds left. We are up 3, 20-17 is our score. We might have to think about changing our quarter, like our pass coverage is way too good. We do not have that good of corners. This should not be this low scoring of a game with this high powered of an offense. Their running meter is all the way up, so it's not like it can get any better. As it is a run, we went for Daniel Jones. They shocked us with a run, and it just gets to the line of scrimmage. Why would you run there? I don't get it. I mean, you have 3 timeouts. But why would you even run there? Jones up top. Player for the ball. Is incomplete. Michael Bagley, 40-yard line is his kick range. So that could have possibly been picked there, but we cannot. Don't let him hit you up top. We're just going to play a zone here. Daniel Jones on the pass. Daniel Jones throws it up. Michael Pittman. He has it. Pittman still going down the sidelines. Michael Pittman with a touchdown. Daniel Jones with a dime. We went for the football. We couldn't get it. Michael Pittman has a big touchdown, and we could be down a touchdown, and we have to score a touchdown in order to win this football game now. Michael Pittman with the biggest play of his career to win a football game. We have all 3 timeouts. Spencer Rattler's going to have to come in clutch here. Raheem Mostert's going to have a good return. As we'll see what's going on. He does not, and we get stuffed at our own 22-yard line. And out comes Spencer Rattler, Ashton Genty, and Brock Bowers, the highlighters of our team here. And honestly, I kind of like a streak with Tucker. I don't know why I keep flipping the play. I don't want you to flip the play. We'll see what can happen here. We're going to deep shot this with Tucker. This is a dangerous pass. Incomplete. We were looking for Tucker deep. It's not going to work out. Unders are not going to work out in this game unless they're absolutely wide open. And it is going to be Tucker. Nice little move there. And we're actually going to call it our first timeout. 3rd down and short now. We have to score a touchdown, so you can't rely on the underneath pass. You have to go with the deep balls. You have to go with the overneaths. We're going to run this with Rattler. Rattler has a wide open hole. We're going to go hurry up here. We're not going to call it timeout quite yet. We're going verticals. Inside 20 seconds. 19, 18, snap the ball. Here's Beck. Beck with a big catch, timeout. 1 timeout left, 13 seconds. We got to take some deep shots here. No more unders. We can't have Bowers underneath. We can't have it. Maybe an out route for Bowers, but we can't have it underneath. Nice catch there by Bowers. It's incomplete! We have no timeouts now. We literally can't throw it over the middle. That's so dumb. Just a little sideline pass for 2 yards. I cannot believe we accidentally wasted a timeout. Absolute waste. Throw it up for Bowers! Incomplete, and that is our final. 24-20. The Colts take this football game. They advance to 2-3. We advance to 1-3, and we're going to be looking to change the sliders here. I will show you my sliders if you want to copy them. They're pretty interesting. We're going to advance the week. We have the Titans next week. That is a winnable game. Our defense just isn't this good, and they were just not able to throw the ball. And that's not how they've been in real life. Gameplay sliders here. Rattlers have been passing the ball fine. We're gonna bump that down one. Wide receiver catching has been decent. Run blocking's been okay. I think this is all fine. Ball security, pass defense reaction time. Um, we're gonna lower interceptions. Maybe not. We'll just keep it at a 44. Pass coverage here is actually really low already. We're gonna lower it even more down to a 15. We'll see how that goes. Tackling, we can't really tackle for the life of us, so that's fine. Quarterback accuracy for them up to a 52. And these are the sliders that we are running with for the next week's. Stay tuned for our next week of the Titans. This is a winnable football game, and we're gonna be looking to beat the 1-4 Titans in NFL Week 6. See you in the next one. Peace.